Okay, let's try this out. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. How I'm looking out there, y'all? How we looking? How we looking? Yo, Mike, what's going on, Mike? Shout out to everybody jumping on the end on this. This is the fifth time we jumped on today. The fifth or fourth time. Fourth time. Fourth. I lost count. We was having discrepancies on how it was getting so choppy. He said smooth so far. Okay, so what I end up doing, I'm gonna let y'all know what I end up doing. I took it off of direct Ethernet cord. I took it out and see if the Wi-Fi was working. And so far I'm running off of Wi-Fi. How long we gonna be running off of Wi-Fi? I don't know, but Verizon, you gotta get your shit together. I don't even want to clap for them. Alright, let's get back to work, y'all. Now we could get the flow going. I'm gonna let some more people come in. Shout out to Nike, our sponsor for the show. Nike, I got you. I know y'all be watching. I dissed y'all last week or something and they didn't really like that, but I got y'all this week. Don't worry about it, Nike. I got y'all this week. So shout out to Nike, one of the leaders in casual and sports apparel. Yes, they pay me to say that, but I do wear Nike, so I do like them. So on top of that, shout out to Nike. I'm ready to get the show going. All right, thank you guys for bearing with me. Now let's get back to this work, right? I'm gonna Chosen Blue. I'm sorry, we're not even gonna continue with Chosen Blue. We're gonna go into the next one, right? Now I'm gonna open up this email real quick so I can show y'all on the screen real quick. And this was a submission. He said he's a little worried, but actually I got my own issues with Spectrum. Yeah, I'll be right back. I feel you, my brother. Alright, so here we go. This is going back into it. And then we're going to go into this song. We're going to go actually into this record from this artist named Kendra. So if you look at this submission real quick, what we doing today, let me slow down. What we doing today is artist professional submissions. One of the biggest misconceptions, one of the biggest things that artists overlook is how they submit to a music professional. That is one of the most biggest things. Yo, peace. So today we were going to go over some tips and point out highlights on the submission. So I asked everybody to submit to me as if they were submitting to a music professional, and I was going to point out some highlights and some misconceptions and some of the errors and also some of the highs of what they did in their submission so you could submit better to a professional, right? And we did one earlier which it was terrible, it was chopped up. Kendra, yes, Kendra is Kendra. I'm gonna pull that right up. This song is called Runaway from Atlanta. Kendra from Atlanta. This is from the SYFM collective submission. But we're gonna go right into their email, and then we're gonna go into their song. And that's what we were doing today. We're gonna go right into their email, then we're gonna go into their song. So let's go over their email real quick. Let's get the energies going back up, and we're gonna go back into entertainment education. All right. So here you go. Let's go back to our board. This is the email, right? Now, one of the things that I would completely change is the individual has their name. Now, when you go to the email is actually their company's email. I would first change this part right here, the name, to the company email. Why? Because companies are more accessible to respond to a company. Especially like a Terrell. If I don't know a Terrell does not ring a bell. But if it's something LLC, something code, now it might spark a higher interest if it's the name. So artists out there, if your email address, go into your email address and change the name of your email address to either your artist name or your company name. Because again, one of the biggest errors artists do is I might get an email. And then, let me do this. I might get an email from somebody named Gutter Bang. And then it's Daryl Smith comes up in the email. That ain't Gutter Bang. I go right through them all. And then they're gone. So you most definitely want to have that association. And for brand purposes, make sure you go back and change your name in your email. All right. So going real quick, I'm not going to read everything. They give a quick base from the gate. Atlanta-based artists. All right, they getting straight to business. They not telling me the whole sad story because I got 900 other emails to answer. So this is going straight to it. Your Atlanta-based artists, even if I stop there, boom, I get a quick visual. I like that. Quick visual. All right, cool. Scroll, and then it's the song. Another missed thing that was hit was there's no contact. There's no email. I mean, I know the email, but there's no contact. Further contact like phone number. They did mention in the feed their name, their signature, but now if I want to go to their Instagram, they did not save me the step. They did not save me the step. Again, you want to minimize the steps it takes for me to get to the music or get to the artist, right? So take that for instance. I would have to open up Instagram. Then I would have to type Instagram, her name. Then I have to hit enter. And then, matter of fact, if I type her name in, there might be 400 other ones. I gotta scroll to match who it is because she might have Kendra loves this, or K is a star, or some other name that's not associated with their branded name. So you want to save that because the more work I gotta do, it's a dub. It's a dub because I wake up in the morning to 500 text messages. 2,000. I was on the phone with Black Rob today, Black Rose yesterday, and I was telling him, I woke up to 700 emails. I was walking to the gym. By the time I got to the gym, it was 1,800 emails. By the time I got to the gym, 1,800 emails. Now, what will separate you from getting noticed is making sure you hit those interest points. Alright, so I'm not gonna spend too long on that. We've been off and on, but I wanted to highlight those on that one email. But we're gonna go right into that song. Let's check it out and see what Kendra got. This is called On the Run.
To catch me, I'll never be caught, cause I'm on the run. Don't check our room, no sign of me, cause I'ma be gone. I'm on the run, no sign of me, cause I'm on the run. Don't check our room, I'ma be gone, yes, I'm on the run. On the run. About 6 days and 7 nights. I really hate not to get what I was promised in another direction. And now it's his loss. In reality, I be understanding, so I don't really be understanding. To be away and I check on how I'm doing. You don't really care for me, and that's what you approve. I remember the way we kissed, it felt so personal. But you don't seem to reminisce how you turned so damn cold. Boy, I would never do you wrong like that, but I gotta do you wrong like that. Gone like a ghost and no, I won't turn back. Gonna leave him and pack my bags, yeah. Try hard to catch me, I'll never be caught, cause I'm on the run. Don't check our room, no sign of me, cause I'ma be gone. I'm on the run. No sign of me, cause I'm on the run. Don't check our room, I'ma be gone, yes, I'm on the run. On the run. On the run. On the run.
Miss Jackson said the only thing that really got me was the big picture. And yes, in that email, having that big picture created a quick interest, right? Now, artists, you have to look at yourself as a product, right? You're in product, right? And before we get to know the quality, before we get to know the feel, look at any product ever, from sneakers to cars to clothing. Before we get to know the quality of it, how it looks on us, the first thing is the visual sense. The imagery is very important to the interest of it, right? This is what marketing does, right? That's what marketing, not promo. Don't get confused. Promo doesn't do that. That's marketing. Promo is the selling of the product, right? Selling of it, like the reason why you should have it. But the interest of it is in the visual. That's marketing. That's a whole nother show. So that was very interesting. The next one I'm gonna go into is Effing Genius. Now, I don't want to put his email up because he did put his phone number. Unless he said it's okay, I'll put his email up. Effing Genius, do you consent to me pulling up your email? Even though that was the rules and I shouldn't have to ask, but out of respect, I'm still gonna do that. You put your information on the bottom. Is that okay, my brother? Please give me a confirmation that that's okay before I do it. Let me know if you on. If he's not on, I think he on. Effing Genius, you heard me? Give me some signs. Give me something, man. Oh, wait. I like it. I was scrolling on the bottom. He said it's cool. All right, cool. Sorry, my feed didn't load back up. All right, so let's get this out of here. All right, I'm gonna pull your email up. There's a few things that I do want to highlight on your email. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna scroll it up. I'm not gonna be long on it. Again, I'm not gonna read a lot of it, but let's go to the board. All right, first thing first. At first, I would mention the name compared to Jay Styles because that's his artist name, but I do see on the bottom he still put James, his real name, with Jay Styles. I would throw the Jay Styles in the middle. Again, if I'm prepared for an artist, and that's the artist I'm looking for, I would most definitely do that. The reason being, some executives might not even read that, might look past that and go straight to the phone number, or might go straight to Instagram before they get to the bottom. Go straight to Instagram and look this name up. Now, maybe your Instagram is tied to that. Maybe it's not. But you want to do that. The big thing I want to say is take this out, my dude. Do not have sent from iPhone. That's the iPhone basically signature that they automatically put for their own promo to let people know I sent it from an iPhone. Get that out of it. Do not let them know you sent it from an iPhone ever. Now that might be petty. It might be superficial. This is the business. This is the music entertainment business. It's superficial. It's petty. It's a whole bunch of things, especially when you have to get it in front of an individual who probably feels he is a gatekeeper. And he got bullied. Excuse me. Half of them got bullied as kids, and now they control the game. That feeling is very powerful for them. So you got to be careful with that. He went into, I hope as well, he explained who he was. I like how he did add his real name. He gave a quick, where he's from, who he is, what he specializes in. He gave that. He said why he was reaching out, which is cool. Named the song, which is cool. Had the song here. Gave a quick MP3. Saved me a quick thing. He saved me. I don't have to go into another feed. I don't have to go look. I don't have to Google. The song is right there. I know who he is, where he's from. The only thing that he didn't do was, I don't know how this dude look. I don't know how he looked. Now, that could be a give or take. And me pressing this button right here, play. That's how quick it can be, because they could be like, yeah, I read this. Everybody got this. You know what I'm saying? Well, all right, cool. But the visual might be right in the market what we looking for. You might have the look that they say, I could work with that. Okay, let's do it. It might be that one little push over the hump you just needed. So make sure you get a visual in there, and as well get that iPhone thing out, please, quick, fast. It's a little wordy, but what you did that I really like and I want to point out, let's go back to the board, is in between these paragraphs you said here's the link. Now if I'm interested after, you still baited me with some more. I like that, but you want to get a visual in there. With that being said, y'all, let's go right into that song and we're gonna move along. I'm trying to get these in, and then I'm gonna share some personal experiences as well. And then we got a word from our sponsor. So check this out, y'all. This is Red Flags.
Girl, I still know you miss who we used to be, but you forced to do you just like I'm doing me. Pull up real fresh, bad bitch in the SRT. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind, I'd be lying if I said it was easy. Yeah, can you read the signs? Am I really fine? You make it look easy, how the fuck you find the time? Straight to just delete, erase our memories out your mind, girl. I know shit went left, our love was blessed one point in time. People to see, but I'm scared to go, cause it make it real that I'm letting go. I really hate just how much control that you got over me, I was too devoted. I ran to the bottom so I could float, getting lost in my thoughts in the liquor ocean. Think about why did I do the most when apparently you didn't get the notion. Can you read the signs? Am I really fine? You make it look easy, how the fuck you find the time? Straight to just delete, erase our memories out your mind, girl. I know shit went left, our love was blessed one point in time.
Hey, fuck that bitch when my friends tryna say don't trust that bitch, damn. But I love that bitch, get my all for it all to be done like this, damn. Then she run right back, the ass so fat, make a cop like. They asked if I hit, I know that I did, but I still say no, I didn't. Short time and I know that she with it, but we toxic, stuck in our feelings. Getting that pussy, John and kill it, but then she gon' block me, I just don't get it. I got a roster, you top tier, so I cannot believe that it ends here. Like I could have two of your friends here, fuck them good and now they both love me. Can't lie, but that don't mean nothing. When you text back, you know that I'm running. Pull up, you know I ain't frontin'. Lambo truck, they know that I'm stunting. Don't pull up, the Glock on my hip, got too much to lose, I ain't going for nothing. Come try and see if I'm bluffing, I might fuck, but no, I ain't cuffing. All I be been through, I still love you, and that won't change that for nothing. So when I spin through, let's keep it simple, none of that crying and fussing.
Can you read the signs? Am I really fine? You make it look easy, how the fuck you find the time? Straight to just delete, erase our memories out your mind, girl. I know shit went left, our love was blessed one point in time.
I don't know why this sped up. I hit play and it played. I don't know if it's sped up just to y'all, the listener. I don't know if it's sped up, but I'm not too sure of that. One thing I do want to point out about that record, and I don't know if it was intentional, but Jay, all your vocals are to the right, completely to the right, and then midway the rapping is stereo, so you're completely to the right. So I'm not too sure about that. Dope vibe, I like the energy, but it's completely to the right. Now that might give an amazing effect in the studio, but if a person is wearing headphones, there was a few times I had to hold it away because all the vocals was channeling in one ear, which was throwing me completely off through your whole process. So just something I want to bring up. I don't know if that was intentional or maybe it was the download, because there can be download issues as well. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention just in case. We're gonna move right along. This email is real quick, and there is a song. I'm gonna pull that song up right now, and we're gonna talk about this email. Alright, this is from another Kendra. Kendra had some submissions here before, so we had that. He said, been a minute. Blessings. Yo, shout out to Noah, shout out to everybody. Yo, shout out to Hard Knocks, I see you. Alright, so in this email, let's go to the board real quick. We're gonna go to the board. If you just jumping on, today we're doing basically professional submissions. Some of the things to look at when submitting to an artist professional. And Miss Jackson said, why iPhone? She said, why iPhone? It should be accepted. Yes, it should be accepted. A lot of things should be accepted. But again, this is the music industry and people are petty. What if you sent it to somebody who got an Android? And that one decision of, fuck this, they want to leave that shit, let everybody know they got an iPhone. I got 4 iPhones. I wouldn't mind. But you want to minimize everything that could be detrimental to your submission. Take it off. Take it off. You might have somebody who hate or despise Androids. You might have somebody who feels like, damn, I got one too. You don't got to do that. You want to keep it directly to the message. Don't stray from the message and don't personalize any of it, because at the end of the day, they do not know you. And it happens to me. Again, I get 2,000 emails a day. I try to weed through it and go through. But you know who gets the priority? The one with that subject matter. And I'm gonna give you a quick gem, right? I got an email from somebody, and the subject matter, I saw the name, and the name was like Janice something. I don't know who this person is. And the subject matter said, Spud, you were right. I clicked that shit quick fast. What? I was right. Who this? I hit it, and it was a song. The song wasn't all that. It needed some work. I don't want to say it needed some work. They had a number. You know what I did? I called that number and I said, hey, this is Spud. And they were very excited and appreciative. And I shared with them, you know, this is what you could do to make it better. And they were so happy. But that one line in that subject, Spud, you were right. Out of all the 1,000 other people who send me emails as I was scrolling and I saw that Spud, it was right, made a big difference. So let's go to the board on this one. Again, the subject matter on this one says radio submission. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's really small, but it says subject submission, the artist name, and then it goes right into hello, my new song, perfect key. Let me know if you receive my song. Thank you so much. And song. That one was straight to the point. But if this was an artist professional and not myself, this would have got straight in the can. Straight in the can. For one, there's no depth. I don't know who this is. I don't know how they look. They just sent me a song. Everyone sends a music professional songs, y'all. Every music professional gets songs. They get songs from their mailman. I get songs from the person on the block. My kids' parents, my kids' friends at school. Like, I get songs from anybody, right? So you got to give more to the depth of who you are, because I need to see the product. I got to hear it, but I need to see the product. And before you buy a pair of sneakers, what did you do? You saw it, right? You saw it, whether it was on a shelf, whether it was on a commercial, or somebody walked by, you saw it. Then you put it on. Same thing as an artist. You got to make sure that visual captures, because sometimes that's what it takes for someone to put it on. I'm gonna play the record, but this one had no contact. You most definitely want to leave a contact or something down here on the bottom. No Instagram for me to further cut the corner of me further how to look. So that one was kind of short on the submission. This one would possibly get removed really quick in the delete, but I know for a fact the music won't. We know who Kendra is. Again, here on the A&R Desk, this is not about dissing. This is not about making you feel bad. It's about giving you that micro experience of the professional world here right to the phone. So let's check this out. Perfect key, y'all.
Love is a melody, singing my heart so sweet. Every time you're near me, I feel complete. In your eyes I find peace, no disguise, just what I need. In your eyes I find peace, no disguise is what I need. Your love is like a symphony, playing softly in harmony. Together we're so free in love's perfect key. Your love is like a symphony, playing softly in harmony. Together we're so free in love's perfect key.
All right, that was perfect key. That was perfect key. DJ Sam said, I may have missed it, but what would you have put in the subject? No, the person that emailed me put in the subject, Spud, you were right. And I was curious to know what I was right on. And that was their bait to get me to open up the email, and I listened to their music. I wanted to also explain something, going back to having the iPhone sent from an iPhone on the end of the email, right? Look at your email at this moment kind of like your resume. You have to hit certain points, right? And for your resume, if you made it on your iPhone, you would not leave made on iPhone on it. And I'm just giving it an example of the importance of keeping it as close to business, scrapping away the layers of things that you don't really need. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need. So you might want to be careful with that. So we're gonna go into this one. This one was submission by MJMG. We're gonna go into this. The video. It's gonna be a video along with this, so that's cool. We're gonna get a visual. We're gonna get a visual with this. Let's pull this email up real quick. All right, let's go to the board right here. Submission for Tony Bosco finally up. Okay, I know who the artist is. I know what the submission's for. It gives me a direct. If I'm curious from that point on, it's cool. I know what Sheila Jackson sent it. I go into it. It's the Hello Spud Brooklyn. It goes into the name. I'm Miss Jackson. Explains the label. Gives a little breakdown of Tony Bosco. Gives it. Now, I would split this up and have this up here, because if I have to go through all this, and I'm speaking as a music professional, if I gotta go through all this to get to the video, chances are I might not, or I might skim through and be like, this looks interesting, I might hit it. But I understand one of the things that we want to do is we want to crunch as much information as we want, and that's what we be trying to do again with our resumes, right? We want to crunch as much information. You want to bullet point it to death with all the highlights. Make the fuck out of a highlight reel in words. That's what you want to do with your email. Make a highlight reel of words. All your accomplishments, hit those points quick and direct, because a professional got to go through emails all day. And chances are, like myself, I'm probably reading it while I'm on the toilet, when I'm at the dinner table, even though I shouldn't be doing that. When I'm walking, parked at a red light, parked waiting for my loved one to get in the car. Those moments and those pockets, I might be going to it. So you might need to capitalize on those moments that I'm doing, because if I'm in the office, what am I doing? Office work. So I might not be able to get to it. So you gotta catch me quick. And I'm speaking just me, not even somebody who's at Def Jam or Sony, whose day-to-day is locked in to possibly emails. And now on top of the emails, you got the office email, the CEO email, the reference, the correction, the artist that you sign, emails of partnerships that you send, and then you get one email where someone says music submission. You might miss that part. So don't make it too wordy, but hit those points. All right, hit those points, y'all. Going back into here, I see the finally up. I don't know what Bosco looks like. I do like, if you have any additional questions, contact me. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, because now it leaves an open door for communication, especially even though you might leave your number. And I want to stress that, even though you might leave your number there, to say, if you have any questions, please. And now I know we all heard this in school, right? He said, we not college radio. We take all edits. Yes, we take all edits here. Clean, dirty, unmixed. I don't care what it is, but just be careful what this show is about, because you might get pulled up on it. But we all heard this in school, right? Bella, I see you. The intro, the body, and the conclusion, right? Those theories remain the same in everything, even your resume. There's the intro, there's the body, and then there's the conclusion. And to end your email with, there's feel free to reach out to me, or I can be contacted at, is reinforcing that my number is here, y'all. This is my number. Contact me. Just leaving it there. You want to guide them as much as you want, as much as you can, but hit those points. But let's go into this video. Let me set this up real quick. Where am I? All right, let's set this video up. This is Bosco. Finally up. This is off the Experience album. We getting that set up, and then we gonna go right into that. All right, y'all, check it out.
You live, you learn, believe it. But take your lessons and put it in motion. Yeah.
Bringing A&R in
We're
right to your phone.
CFB. From a place where 6 niggas will carry you. Believe it. And your next door neighbor, he'll burn you. You sleep in your bitch next to you texting niggas. And you dreaming about the day you gon' marry her. I'm a living legend, homie, and I mind mines. But if you mind mines, nigga, you gon' catch fire. Many nights had to slide through and skirt tires.
Yo, Bosco, I see you.
Block up like a house fire. Ain't my first rodeo, I can tell you lying. And you don't want me to apply pressure, lock pliers. Used to chop it down, distribute it all measures. Plain pants, purple jeans, Versace sweater. I stay together, nigga, every day to prom. And every day I have breath, put them for them all. CFB, a crew full of all kings. All big dogs, nigga, no little me. The early bird get the worm, nigga. Every day I wake up, it's my turn, nigga. Figure out a way to make my whole town bigger. You know how I move around, haters, what I call living. I was always told and taught to dream bigger. And I ain't gonna stop till I reach through the ceiling. Yeah. What a wonderful feeling. I woke up, what a wonderful feeling. Cause a nigga finally up. I capture street tales through my Cardi lenses. Eating the fish box in my hood on a park bench. Then I dip off slow in that new Benz. Niggas hating on the next, make it make sense. Make your next move better than your last one. And your new chick better than your last one. Pay attention, little one, when the real talking. Cause I was 1 out of 30 in front of the apartments. I was in them projects, getting them off me. And I seen life change, McCartney coffins. Shed puddles of them tears, so many coffins. So I praise every day from my corner office. I'm the brother with the key, no locksmith. Made it to the burbs, hater like Will Smith. Street nigga all my life. On the stoop where I feel right. I get high off life, nigga. The early bird get the worm, nigga. Every day I wake up, it's my turn, nigga. Figure out a way to make my whole town bigger. You know how I move around, haters, what I call living. I was always told and taught to dream bigger. And I ain't gonna stop till I reach through the ceiling. Yeah. What a wonderful feeling. I woke up, what a wonderful feeling. Cause a nigga finally up.
That was Tony Bosco right there, finally up. All right, let's get to this. All right, so if you just jumped on today on the A&R Desk, you know, every show is pertaining to some experience of a micro experience of a music professional or business professional. We give tips, we show live action experiences, and then we have competitions like the Is It a Smash, where you could win sometimes possibly money, placement, interviews, playlisting, and also a chance to walk into a record label. So we try to bring entertainment and education directly to you.
Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. This ain't French shit. This is work.
That's right.
shit.
And this is not French shit, this is work shit. We don't, on this platform, we not here to slander, diss you, make fun of you. This is all for the embedment for the art. There's enough bullshit out there. There's enough people out there making a mockery of people for entertainment and viewership. Here, we do it for the growth of the art and the creative. But with that being said, I have to take a commercial break. Shout out to our sponsor, Nike, the leader in apparel, in sports and casual apparel. I gotta say it like that, right? But check it out. This is Nike, man, and we'll be right back, y'all. All right. Shout out to our sponsor, Nike. I have been dissing them because they be sending some corny videos, bro. I'm sorry, Nike. Hey, it's my platform, right? It be some corny stuff. I can't play it, but shout out to them. They got better. They were peekabooing on our last show, and they made some comments and sent in a Kobe Bryant joint, which I still got mad at them for not sending it at the right size. But shout out to them. They said no sound. It had no sound. The Nike had no sound. Let me find out it had no sound. I had sound on my end. Let me know if there's no sound. We had sound for that on our end. But we're gonna go into this other email right now. But before we go into that, we also gonna go into a record that we're gonna play. It's called Stick to the Script. We played 2 records by this artist, and we calling them samplers. We're doing some samplers real quick. So we're gonna play this one record, then we're gonna go into an email from Ty Gibson. We're gonna see what Ty Gibson in the state. I see you, Smooth. Yo, what's going on, Bambino? Shout out to Bambino. How you? All right, let's check this. It's called Stick to the Script, y'all. Check this out.
Every time I wanna go out, you keep telling me about what you gotta do with your baby mother. You always got time for her, but you ain't never got time for me. Until you wanna fuck. Other than that, we just here and there, in and out.
Hold on, let's get that right. I don't know why it's not playing up here. All right.
Every time I wanna go out, you keep telling me about what you gotta do with your baby mother. You always got time for her, but you ain't never got time for me. Until you wanna fuck. Other than that, we just here and there, in and out, on with the flow. And I'm like, what we really do?
But when we met, we did talk about this, right? You was good with no strings then, or you was capping. Now you like what we really doing. What we been doing? What you mean? What happened? Now you say you need more. More what? You knew what it was from the door. I ain't front. You knew I had a girl. You knew I had a kid. You knew all that. What part you ain't get? Oh, you in your feelings, cause I fucked you right. Now you don't want weekends. You want every night. That's why you flip when it's time for me to dip. Hide my car keys and shit. You know how you get. Scream and act up. Push till I back up. Cry like you about to die. Come on, ma. We got a good thing going. It ain't legit. All you gotta do is stick to the script.
Yo, where's all this coming from? Really? So this is what we doing. Remember, this whole thing was your idea. But you agreed to everything. Now you're starting to bubble. I know what you're doing.
See, you want for better or worse, broke or wealthy, sick or healthy, ring with the bouquet, everything that you can't have. If we was gonna be together, this how it had to stay. I told you before, it's 2 rules. Don't give me ultimatums, don't make me choose. The shit you pull at my daughter's school had me looking at you like you's a straight fool. How you tired of us ignoring each other when we ain't even supposed to be knowing each other, huh? I knew then it was time to say when. You lucky your mom wasn't there with a crazy friend. That was a red light for me. Good night for me, babe. You ain't right for me. You ain't even gotta fight for me. That's that kid shit. All you had to do was stick to the script. Yo, bottom line, my dude, when you meet that one that start off with the she ain't really looking for a relationship, you gotta hold her to that shit. Cause when the feelings kick in, you gonna start having problems, my boy. Take it from the Black Rose. It's simple. Just stick to the script.
This is the A&R Desk, Westspot, Brooklyn.
That was Black Rose right there. This joint was well done. Wait, man. Yo, Nike ain't gonna keep getting promo. Y'all ain't hit. I don't know if y'all heard that Nike, that video trying to come out. I don't know if that had sound. For me, it did. But I want to say, my man said, well done. Yes, we actually got to mix that. I mixed that record. I had fun mixing that record. That was really fun. So that was our highlight record today, our sampler as we call it. And if you ever want a record during one of our campaigns and you don't want to be a part of the campaign, just put in the email sampler. And we got time, we'll sneak that one in. Well, moving right along, we got one more submission. And a lot of people didn't submit to this, actually. A lot of people didn't submit this to this one. I know it's a little scary, but we got Ty Gibson who submitted. And we're going to go into this email real quick and we're going to dissect a few things. All right, let's go right to it. Let's go to the board. Alright, on this email right here, I see who it is. Todd Gibson, he sent it. It says music submission and it has the date, which is really dope about it. You know what's really dope about having the date on that? You know what's dope about having the date on that? I cannot tell you as a professional that when I get that 2,000 emails, that 1,800 emails, and I might knock away 800, and then the next day come, and that turns into like 2,800, and then I knock away another 1,000, and then it turns to 3,600, and it keeps going, and sometimes I can't get to it. Knowing when it came can narrow down a day. I might have been on an interview and said something. I might have been somewhere and said something. So that was pretty witty to have that in the subject, the date. So now I got a timestamp of when I probably missed it or what I was looking for. He goes right into it real small. How I like to submit. He says the client name, who's been on all night. Shout out to Victoria Silk, who's been on all night long. Very quiet, very subtle, but has been on all night long. Yes, our moderator has spotted you. You've been on all night, but shout out to you. So he submits the artist name real quick, what it's about. This is her latest single, The Vibes. He goes straight into, after that, the IG, which is pretty cool. And then I got a visual. I got a quick visual with, correlating the at IG, a song. But one of the great things, and the only thing that happened all night, was there was a one sheet. This is the ultimatum. This is the pinnacle of a resume as a music professional. The one sheet. Like, I wish I had the sound like, oh, the one sheet. There is a one sheet. A one sheet is the resume for artist professionals. It's the highlight reel on paper that you need. And he was the only one who sent the one sheet. So it got some visuals. It got a quick biography of the artist. It got press runs where I can find more information. Now I know there's momentum. It's being sold to me. So, all right, first I got the quick info. I see a visual. Okay, marketable. There's a song. Oh, wait, there's more. I see some more activity. And now there's some more highlights. Look at that. Then it got what kind of fan base it is. And I do know something. When y'all distributing with DistroKid or CD Baby and whatever, and they have that one section, who are you like? And y'all skip that? Don't skip that. Please don't skip that. That is there for a reason, because they trying to categorize you for the wellness of the algorithm. So that way, if there is a playlist in Apple or Spotify, when they're playing you and they run out of textured music, that's what it's called, then yours could fall in line. So you might even get played after Drake. Well, maybe not after Drake, like maybe after like Tiger. You know what I'm saying? They go down the line. They be like Drake, Migos, Tiger, and then, the up and coming artists. But still in all, you'll be in that like field. And they asked that for a reason. It was really dope that he put that there, because now as a music professional, before I even get a sense of the music, I see where possibly the marketing range is. Notable performances. Now I know this person put in some work. So now I'm looking at, New York. I live in New York. Texas. Okay, this person hit the stage. Now I get it. Gave me some numbers. Average monthly listeners, over 300 million total streams. It gives me some visual. The only thing I did notice, it wasn't interactive. So I would click on the links. I take it that originally it would be interactive, but this one isn't, which is cool, but it still gave me a sense of who they are. And that one right there would be the best one for the night. That one sheet, you can never go wrong with a one sheet. It shows your professionalism. It gives me the key points that I need, and it looks really well. And the more you invest in yourself, the more people are willing to invest in you. And it's the small things. So I know people probably got one sheets. He said, one sheet saves your life. It does. Hard Knock says one sheet saves your life, and it really does. So let's go into this record real quick and let's check it out, y'all. The artist is on. Let them know what you feel. You know what I'm saying? They on. Oh, wait a second. Our download is acting crazy. Replace. Alright, we're gonna replace that. Let me replace that. All right, we good. All right, so let's check this out, y'all.
Oh wow, Corey.
I got one more hit, and you got one more sip. It's okay, cause we're gonna find some more. We're gonna drive around all over town, blast the music, act out of control, until we find something to do. We end up at a party that we're not invited to. It's all good cause we're bringing the vibes and the girls. Vibes and the girls. Vibes and the girls. Gonna watch each other's back. Leave if she can whack. Leave if she can whack. Leave if she can whack. See those girls there staring, acting like we ruin their day. Take some shots with them and best believe now we're their friends. We spent the whole night here, we feeling the vibe here. We spent the whole night here, we watched the sunrise here. Still got one more hit, and still got one more sip. Take a minute and then we'll head home. We still looking cute, yeah, we walked out of mood. Arm in arm, cause we got cold. Made memories with you. At this party we were not invited to. It's all good because we brought the vibes and the girls. Vibes and the girls. Vibes and the girls. Live in the moment, we live in the moment. We live in the moment, we live in the moment.
I was over here vibing, forgot I was doing a show. Another thing I want to highlight real quick, just for visual sense, y'all. Now, oh wait, I don't gotta drag that whole thing. I just want to drag the email real quick, right? So, oh, no, that's not the whole email. That's just the. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. So another thing, real quick. Remember we was talking about flooding it and making it too wordy, right? Another thing that the press kit, the one sheet does for you, is it makes this look so much smaller having this, and it gives me more visual entertainment rather than just reading words all day. And you want to, like I said, most definitely hit those points. But I did want to stress, like I mentioned earlier, not having it wordy, because if you don't have this, you would have to word this. And the crazy part about it, the crazy part, if we typed all this right here, just move all the pictures, all the nice colors, the whistles and bells and butterflies, right? And we just wrote everything that's here right now, and we put it in here, it would look like a lot. It would look jumbled to the eye. Presentation is very important for your opportunities out there, y'all. So just take that in consideration. I really wanted to touch a lot on that today because I get a lot of submissions. I've been in the office when executives are on their computer and they just doing this, and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm deleting, just deleting, getting it passed because it's not even striking. He's getting 100 I get 100 emails with, I'm the one. I'm saving New York. How many people save in New York? And if all y'all save in New York, what's gonna make me click your email? Especially if it's unsolicited. So you have to be very careful about that. Victoria said, learned so much from this episode. Glad I have Todd. Shout out to Todd. Shout out to Miss Jackson and individuals like that always rerouting people to the show, always helping and promoting artists and the betterment of it. So shout out to y'all, most definitely. I had a cool conversation with Todd earlier. So shout out to everybody. He said he helped me helped me to make good emails. Shout out to Todd. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Everyone, y'all gotta tighten up. But even though I made pointers on some of the emails that were not as tight, does not mean that email might not break through. So if that's all you got, fucking push all you got. Like, if you don't got the one sheet, fuck it, pull the trigger. Like, do it anyway. Again, I'm here on the show. I've made a lot of ways not following the traditional. I made a lot of ways, headway, a lot of opportunities came my way from breaking the rules, not following. People telling me, yo, you gotta wear a tie. I'm in there with a shirt that says ex-con. But I did a lot of things that people advised me outside of it work. But there were a lot of things that people did advise me and didn't give me the option. I didn't take the option to take what they said, incorporate it to my mission, and try it out. So that's what we do here on the A&R Desk.
Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. This ain't French shit. This is work shit.
Before we go, I just wanted to open up the floor to anybody who was on tonight that had any questions pertaining to today's episode. It don't even have to pertain to today's episode. If you have any questions about anything right now, I'm gonna just open up the floor one more time before we close. I'm doing that because it took us about 5 times to get the show right. It was laggy, it was messed up. I had to work on the internet like I work for Verizon, but we got the show going. So just out of respect of everyone's time and those who hung out with me every time I clicked off and on and stood on for the whole night, salute to y'all, man. I'm really grateful. Again, I say I do it for 1 or 1 million. If one person want to listen to me, I'll do it because I love this thing that I stand by, the culture of creativity. So I'm opening the floor real quick. In the meantime, while I open up the floor, I am going to go into another visual. That's what I'm going to do real quick, give y'all some entertainment, and then I'll see if the floor get opened up with some questions. Let me go back into here and let's clean this up real quick. All right, now we in business. I had to clean a few things up, y'all. I don't know why it's working like that, but nonetheless. Alright, so since we got Tony Bosco, we're gonna go into a Tony Bosco joint real quick. What happened? My joint is now this is acting crazy. But we're gonna go into hold on, let me delete this, man. I don't know why it's doing that. We're gonna go into a Tony Bosco 9-5 video featuring some dude. I don't know. Some gotta get his shit together. But check this out, y'all. This is Tony Bosco featuring Sport Brooklyn 9-5. If you got any questions, please feel free to ask that. We'll get to it right after this.
I'm feeling like one of them, like my body wrapped in gold. Shorty looking like heaven free, she gon' take my soul. On the corner with the steppers, eyes dark and it cold. Some reach out, but I reach down deep for the pole. At the table where I peel some, a milli was the goal, and $1 million not enough now for this grown man. Yacht party conversing with a bad one, she was born in Milan. Ducked so many loopholes, I should be dying in a can. But I'm four-wheeling in Jamaica, fucking up the grass. So many hours consumed in slicing through them grams. Through all his horror, still came out the mud, a great man. With a plan, so you know it's a gorilla in the mist. Custom toilet where I piss. When I aim, I don't miss. Now you understand now why Bosco the shit. Y'all niggas fake, malfunctioning with a glitch. That's why I roam around town with a blick and extra clip.
I swear to God, I never spent 1 cent on a rollie. I guess I'm going to hell, that was the broke me. Till then, foreigns will hold me. It ain't foreign, I OD. I'm far from a OZ. Your OG'll know me. He probably done owe me. I'll never go broke. Money cheers to the old me. And I'm worth every cent. And I ain't changed, I've been a buck ever since them charges came. But I move like the 49ers and 9-5. I was 15, back in 9-5, sentenced to life. So I live every second sweeping hands of a Prezi. I step out, it's like the intro scenes out of Belly. Retro OGs, fatigue and a jersey. Razor inside of my mouth, don't make me birdie. Or Bishop the whole scene, revolver Jabot jeans. SHU Spud, Bosco CFP.
I'm so quiet in this loud room. I'm so stand up, hot bamboo. Niggas dirty, wash your mouth with shampoo. Every ball spoke out the park, nigga Beirut. No clue, had Curly jamming with that Zazu.
Alley-oop, Spud the dunk champ. 45 dumping, 10 boots and 2-5 on him. And we don't play sides, that's offense. Even in the office, hoodie on, brandish a Taurus.
The end beef, nigga, get to the root. I seen him get high off life with a kitchen spoon. I'm in a room full of vultures, they sleep to noon. Bright future, but behind me scenes full of gloom. Loving a new SL, we got a lot of room. Your boo wanna BBD me, get me in her room. Yeah.
Before the A&R desk, there was an AR Invest. I sat for 13 till I came out Invest. But please don't make me regress. The streets is recess. I'm trying to keep class, so speak less. Bosco in Brooklyn, Baltimore and Bushwick. We haul off and hook 'em, tunnel style, book 'em.
We had fun with that video. Shout out to Tony Bosco that was on. Shout out to MJMG, that was a release from MJ. Okay, so we enough for the Tony. Enough for the Funk Flex theatrics conversation, right? We just get to some work. All right, so Victoria Silk said, "Is a good idea to have both an MP3 and a link for major platforms. I've always wondered if people are sketched out about downloading." So it is a little sketchy to download. If you're gonna send a link, they have those links that's prepared through your distributor, whatever distributing company you use, that have all the links. It looks more professional. It has a more trustworthy link than just having, HTTP, and if there ain't no S, S means secure. If ain't no S on that, most chances you're gonna get dubbed. So it is a little sketchy. I've always been very particular when certain individuals with MP3s. I rarely send out MP3. People be stealing shit, bro. Jack, I don't know, they could still steal it from online, but MP3 they could send that straight to the studio. Boom, boom, do whatever they want to do. But with AI now, nothing's safe, right? So, but if you're gonna send more links, if you're gonna send a link, send all the links to give them the option. You don't want to send a Spotify link and they got Apple. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to send it and they don't got either. They got Tidal. You might have just missed that step because they're not going to do more for you while not knowing you. So you want to get one of those links that have everything. Even if you do a Linktree link, something that's decorative, interactive, like they got the one sheets that you could click all the links. Those are trustworthy. People have better chance trusting those than any link. But great question. That is great question. As Hard Knocks said, can you send artists my way? Oh yeah, Hard Knocks. People see you right now. So all right, let's go down. I'm just seeing if there's any question. I guess there's no questions. Trey Mace, I see you. Shout out to everybody jumped on. All right. Hard Knocks said giving you Raekwon and Ghost. I like that. Raekwon and Ghost, I fuck with them heavies. yo, my man Black Rose says Spotlight Spud. I like that. It got a ring to it. Spotlight Spud. I like that. Makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. Again, I'm not gonna hold y'all. It's 10:54 right now. We had a lot of ups and downs with the shows. If you want to take anything even from that moment in this journey of pursuit of whatever it is, not just music, whether it's a 9 to 5, whether it's that career that you always wanted, when you're in your journey, when you're in your mode, you can have everything lined up the way you always had it. Always had it, and you can hit a roadblock, and you can either stop. I was getting frustrated. By the second one, I was frustrated. I couldn't even hide it. And then I did it a third time, and I was hoping that was it, and I almost was thinking about canceling the show, and I said, we're going to do it a fourth time, and the fourth time hit. Fourth time hit. And sometimes it's not on the first one, y'all. It's not on the second one or the third. Might not even be the fourth one. But I tell you one thing, the only true sense of failure is when you stop. If I stopped today, I would have failed in my goal of getting this show done. That one moment is a tell to everyone's journey right now. So if you're chasing that job, if you're chasing that music, if you're chasing acting, whatever it is you're chasing, I don't even want to say chasing, because when you're chasing, it's running from you. But when you're going towards it, when you're on that hike and that journey towards whatever it is, you might stumble a few times. But the only true failure is when you quit. So if you don't quit, you're still on your road to success. Because when a GPS tells you rerouting, it just means you got to go on another road. It doesn't mean you won't get to your destination. Might not get there at the time you wanted it. Might not get there the time you projected it. But you won't get there at all if you stop. And that's the only message I got for you today. You know how we do it. Know your boundaries, push your boundaries, break some boundaries. Consistency is the key, but proficiency is the doorway. Don't keep doing something that don't make sense, because it won't make sense, and it damn sure won't make sense. Shout out to everybody on here, man. Much love, man. Thank you again. Let me give you a round of applause. There's no show without y'all. I do this for the love. So tell a friend to tell a friend, and see us when?
Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. This ain't French shit. This is work shit.
That's right. And check us out on Monday. We have SHU Radio, SHU Radio, where we do interviews, insights. We share more in-depth conversations and journeys of others. Kind of like this, but it's the true life journeys of others that we highlight on Mondays. And on Sundays at 7, that's 9:30 on Monday, SHU Radio. 9:30 on Wednesdays, A&R Desk. And then we have Dungeon Talk on Sunday, which is around 7:30, 8 o'clock, depending on when we do it, where we bring living room conversation and we invite you in. We talk about just life scenarios, no guideline, no script, just talk, and we engage with our viewers. So shout out to y'all, man. Have a good night, be safe, and regardless, and I'm gonna end on this, regardless of what you hear from me, from any music professional, be true to your heart and soul, and do the very thing you feel is right. Because even if you're wrong, you will be questioning your move for the rest of your life because you made someone else's decision. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Have a good night, man. It's much love, man. See y'all next week.
This is the A&R Desk with Spud Brooklyn.
Peace, y'all.